Hello, this is a very quick look at the Wellograph Wellness Watch. This is a premium high-end activity tracker and it has a sapphire crystal display. This particular model has brown leather straps, but there are alternative straps available, including a non-leather one which is suitable for swimming. The watch face itself measures about 3 centimeters by about 4.5 centimeters. It's not massively chunky, but it does pack in a lot of technology. On the bottom here you'll see you've got quick release for replacing the straps. You also have the heart rate sensor, which is surrounded by these LEDs, and the top strip you can see there is the charging contacts. Along with the watch you get this charging base station. This means you simply plug in a USB port and put the watch onto it. There's no messing around with wires and the watch itself, and that's a great relief as some watches can be a right pain to charge up. Battery life's pretty good, lasts about a week. On the side you've got a couple of buttons, and these are used to control the menus. So you have the bottom one that selects the different menu type, and the top one will select a sub-menu of that menu type. So for example, different clock faces. Once you get the hang of this, it's a very simple menu system. The watch itself is very comfortable to wear and it stays very securely in place, so whether you're doing a little bit of Xbox fitness indoors, going for a run outdoors, doing a bit of cardio, maybe doing some star jumps or a bit of skipping, the watch stays nice and firmly in place. As you can see here, it was getting dark as I was testing this, and by pressing the button you'll see that the watch face lights up and is very easy to read both during the day and at night. I would have quite liked to be able to flick to activate the light as I do with my Pebble, but just a quick press of the button and you can see here it activates the screen and it's very easy to see. Now what you're seeing there is a pedometer view, which as a walker I'd find really useful. Now I went and checked the manual and there's supposed to be a specific view in the menu for this, but going through it goes straight from the heart rate to the stopwatch or running mode. Now this wasn't the only inconsistency I found. It's supposed to automatically synchronize periodically. I don't know how often that's supposed to be, but I haven't seen it do it at all. In fact, as you can see here, it was hours and hours. I would have liked to have seen it automatically synchronize. The website also says it's going to learn and track your sleep. This feature was initially missing, and as you can see here I had a firmware update that added it in, and the watch now has a sleep screen, but it is in beta and it isn't quite as accurate as you'd like. For example, after I'd installed it, it thought that playing Xbox was me asleep, so there's still some work to be done there. Another strangeness about this watch is when you turn it off at night, you'll see here it's synchronized with my phone. The next morning when you turn it back on again, the watch hasn't taken into account that time has passed. So it's 10 to 7 for me, but it still thinks it's last night, and until you synchronize it, it will count it as the day before. When it does synchronize, you get a very basic app. This is very basic. You can't zoom in. There's not a massive amount of data. You can't export the data either, crucially, and they really need to get that sorted. There's going to be plenty of people out there who want to import this into something like Withings, Runkeeper, all those kind of apps. I'm also not sure quite how accurate the information it gives you is. It seems to think that I am a 27-year-old, have the fitness of a 27-year-old. I guarantee you I don't. And interestingly, even though this isn't running all the time, you can see here that throughout the day it was drawing quite a lot of power. Now this isn't a smartwatch, it doesn't synchronize with your phone, it doesn't give you your messages. Overall then, I have to say I'm a bit disappointed. It started off so well, but now it feels like a very expensive prototype. The interface is okay, the screen's pretty slick, it's got the sapphire screen. It's amazing that you can see your pulse on the screen, but there seems to be many features that aren't working. Hopefully they'll resolve these with software updates. I hope you found this short review useful. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos, please consider subscribing to my channel.